Breaking news! Recently, news broke that generated a lot of buzz on the web and especially among fans. In response to the various injuries and looking to the future of the Lions, they decided to make moves to ensure the continuation of our success. But before we dive into today's big news, be sure to hit the like button if you're a die-hard fan, and don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts on the Lions' moves. Don't miss any updates as we prepare for what could be a historic playoff run. Alright, let's get started. In response to a series of injuries to key defensive players, the Detroit Lions are bolstering their roster in a major way. The front office has been busy, and now we have not one, but two big signings to talk about: linebacker Kwon Alexander and defensive lineman Jonah Williams. These moves come at a crucial time as the Lions fight to maintain their dominance in the NFC. Let's start with Kwon Alexander. The veteran linebacker has had quite a run in the NFL since being drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2015. During his time in Tampa, Alexander was a tackling machine, racking up 271 solo tackles, 7 sacks, and 6 interceptions in just 46 games. After leaving the Bucs in 2018, he played for the 49ers, Saints, Jets, Steelers, and most recently the Denver Broncos practice squad. Now, he's headed to Detroit, a team with serious Super Bowl aspirations. Alexander is joining the Lions to fill a critical void left by Malcolm Rodriguez, who is out for the season with a torn ACL. With Alex Anzalone and Derek Barnes also sidelined, the linebacker group was in desperate need of reinforcements. Alexander's experience and versatility will be invaluable, especially with his ability to play both inside and outside linebacker. Fans, this guy has been through the ringer, and his leadership could be a game-changer as the Lions look to make a deep playoff run. But that's not all. The Lions also signed Jonah Williams off the Los Angeles Rams practice squad. Since he's coming off the practice squad, Williams automatically joins Detroit's 53-man roster. This move addresses depth issues on the defensive line, with injuries plaguing players like Josh Paschal and Aiden Hutchinson. Williams, an undrafted free agent out of Weber State, has proven to be a reliable rotational piece. Since his 2021 debut, he's appeared in 48 career games and recorded 22 starts. This season, Williams has played in 7 games, tallying 3 tackles and 1 tackle for loss. While his Pro Football Focus grade isn't spectacular, don't let that fool you. He's a fighter who knows how to step up when needed. His ability to contribute in the short term is exactly what the Lions need right now. These signings couldn't come at a better time. Injuries have tested the Lions' depth all season, especially on defense. Losing Malcolm Rodriguez was a big blow, and Josh Paschal's uncertain status for the Week 14 matchup against Green Bay adds even more pressure. The Lions are showing us, once again, that they are committed to remaining competitive no matter the challenges. So, Lions fans, what do you think? Are these the right moves to bolster our defense for the rest of the season? How do you see Kwon Alexander and Jonah Williams fitting into this team? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments below. It's no secret, the Detroit Lions have been the hottest team in the league, riding an incredible 10-game winning streak and sitting atop the NFC North with an impressive 11-1 record. But while the offense is firing on all cylinders and Dan Campbell's team continues to show grit, there's a storm brewing on the defensive side of the ball. Injuries are piling up and challenges are mounting. Let's break it down, Lions fans, because there's a lot to unpack. First, the Thanksgiving Day win over the Chicago Bears, a nail-biting 23-20 series, showed both the resilience and vulnerability of this Lions team. What could have been a straightforward win turned into a battle after a second-half Bears rally. While the spotlight was on Chicago's coaching chaos that led to Matt Eberflus firing, Detroit's biggest concern was the toll the game took on its defense. Already battered heading into the game, the Lions suffered 3 more key injuries. Defensive end Josh Paschal went down with a knee injury, but there's a silver lining. Reports suggest it's minor, and he's already started rehabbing. The hope is that he could be back sooner rather than later. But for linebacker Malcolm Rodriguez, the news is far grimmer. A torn ACL has ended his season, adding to a growing list of sidelined Lions. Defensive end Levi Onwuzurike also exited with a hamstring injury, leaving the team dangerously thin at key positions. This is the latest chapter in a season-long saga of injuries that have significantly impacted Detroit's defense. It started early in the season with the devastating loss of Aiden Hutchinson, the team's star pass rusher, who broke his leg. Since then, the hits have kept coming. Alex Anzalone is out with a broken forearm, Marcus Davenport's season ended with a torn triceps, and Derrick Barnes is sidelined with a torn MCL and PCL. In the secondary, both starting cornerbacks, Terrion Arnold and Carlton Davis, are injured, as are their backups, Ennis Rakestraw Jr. and Emmanuel Mosley. Even reserve linemen like John Kaminsky and Kyle Pico are on the injury report. Against Chicago, the impact of these absences was glaring. The Bears exploited the weakened defense, scoring 3 second-half touchdowns. And now, with a crucial matchup against the Green Bay Packers looming on Thursday, the Lions are staring down their toughest challenge yet. Green Bay, sitting at 9-3, is healthier and gaining momentum, making this a pivotal game in the NFC playoff picture. But there's a silver lining, and it comes in the form of DJ Reader, the Lions' offseason acquisition at defensive tackle. Reader, who had been relatively quiet this season, delivered a breakout performance against the Bears when his team needed him the most. With 4 tackles and 2 sacks, he was a force to be reckoned with. More importantly, he showed the leadership and tenacity that Detroit desperately needs right now. Reader, who battled back from a ruptured quad tendon last year, spoke passionately about what it means to play for this team. "Watching y'all at practice every single day pushed me to get back here," he said after the game. "I love you boys more than you all know. I appreciate y'all." His performance earned him a game ball and the trust of the coaching staff as the Lions look to him to anchor their defensive front in the weeks ahead. Dan Campbell himself had high praise for Reader and the rest of the defensive line. "Our guys up front played their tails off," Campbell said. "DJ Reader, I thought he was outstanding. He stepped up big time when we needed it most." Alongside Reader, players like Zadarius Smith, Alam McNeil, and even Al-Quadin Muhammad, returning from injury, showed flashes of brilliance. Campbell's emphasis on the next man-up mentality has been tested, and players like Reader are proving that it's more than just coach speak. Looking ahead, the Lions will need more performances like this from Reader and the defensive line to compensate for the injuries in the back seven. With their playoff hopes and Super Bowl dreams hanging in the balance, every game feels like a must-win. So, Lions fans, what's your take? Are you confident that players like DJ Reader can keep this defense afloat? Do you think the Lions' depth will hold up as the postseason looms? And how do you feel about Thursday's matchup against the Packers? Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear your thoughts. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you're the first to know about every breaking update. This season has been a wild ride, and we're just getting started. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, go Lions!